Oh, it's so cold. Hey guys, it's Rick. Here we are at this beautiful little babbling brook or waterfall. I don't know. We're at the George Washington National Park. I just kind of wanted to pull over, check and see if I had any signal on my phone, so that I can tell my wife where I'm at. She doesn't like me going out camping. Not that she doesn't like the activity of it. She just gets worried, and no signal. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I'll check for some signal when I get further up the mountain, or wherever we're at right now. But we're pretty close to Skyline Drive, and there's this little campsite called what's it called? Little Fort, actually. I think it's what the name of it is. And well, that's where I'm planning on doing a little bit of like free or dispersed camping. So let's go ahead and hop back on the bike. I'm not going to do a lot of recording of like the roads. I mean, it's beautiful and I'd like to share it, but the GoPro batteries, they just can't handle the cold very well. So yeah, we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Later. Hey guys, so we made it. I am freezing. I need to get a fire going. I'm sure it's going to seem really weird to the guys over there, but there's actually only one other camper here. There's a total of 9 sites, and yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it with the hammock, because the trees, there wasn't a lot of them that were optimal distance. So I have my option of this tree with this one over here, or the same tree with that one over there, or that one over there. One thing that you always want to look out for is widowmakers, which is a branch that is broken and going to fall on you in the middle of the night. Up there, I don't know if you can tell, but there is a widowmaker up there. Not a huge one, it's a little branch, but I don't really want that landing on me tonight, so I'm going to try and get set up here. I'm freezing. I'm going to get warmed up. See you guys in a bit. I started unpacking again before showing you guys exactly how the setup is made. So over here I've got some extra clothes, like my extra visor and a bunch of other random stuff. I'll show you my packing list in the description below. So cold. Alright, so we got a tripod, another bag. These 2 pieces are strapped with rock straps. The backpack is really just looped around the edges here, which, I mean, whatever. I don't need this to be super secure. If it starts to loosen up on me, I'll feel it on my back. This here is looped into the rock strap end pieces, and then just bungee corded to the back of the sissy bar. So we'll go ahead and get everything off the bike, and then we'll be all set. God, it's cold. Okay, cool. Alright, hey guys. So we're in the campsite. I was actually able to use the hammock straps. I thought I was going to have to use some paracord, but get a frame. So yeah, hammock straps, and I still got to throw the tarp over. That widowmaker's still up there. I'm still a little concerned about it, but what can you do? I'm somewhat out of its way now. So anyway, went out to the trees, got me a bunch of sticks. I'm going to go ahead and try and make a fire, and then after that we're going to eat some lunch, because I'm really late on lunch. It's almost 3 o'clock. Alright, so we'll get to that. Alright. Morning, guys. I am freezing. I need to get some coffee, and I need to put on some more layers. Yeah, we'll catch up in a second. Alright, one thing I realized that I didn't do is I didn't get to show you guys what the camp looks like. This whole campsite is a total of nine campgrounds. There's one down there and another one down in that area over there. And then it comes into this loop. There's another campsite right there, but it comes into this loop, goes all the way around, and then it comes back this way. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's just a metal pole with holes drilled into it. It's got a little piece of metal that you put in each hole. I'm sure it probably, I don't know. I actually really don't know. Maybe how many hours the fire's been later. I don't know. But there's Lucy. She's parked pretty much where a car would be parked. And then in the back there is my hammock with the winter sleeping setup. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but up there is the wet weather bag that I'm using as a bear bag. I actually was actually planning on having it somewhat higher, but the rope that I had snapped. I wouldn't even call it a rope. I'd call it a string. So yeah, it snapped, so I wasn't able to get it as high. And I figured, well, if the bear really wants it, he's gonna get into some water here, trying to get at it. So I was hoping that would be enough to deter. That and like you can't really reach it from the tree, although it's not really hard to get up to that string. Anyway, so yeah, that's camp. I'm gonna go ahead and take down my my bear bag here, and then after that, I'm gonna make me some coffee. Catch up with you guys in a sec. Bear naked granola. It's approved by bears. The eggs. I saw a life hack somewhere where you take toe warmers and you put it on your bottle so that it will keep the bottle from freezing overnight. Not exactly the case here. It did freeze, just not all the way. I can see a little air bubble moving around in there. So I'm worried that once I break that seal on there, that it'll actually freeze the rest of it. But we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely frozen. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera. Yeah. So, trusty knife here. Oh, not bad. I don't see any ice crystals forming. I don't know if you've ever had like a super chilled drink that was bumped and then it started to freeze. That's what I was worried that was going to happen. Boom. Now let's make some coffee. Try to find a good spot for it to go here. I think right there is good. Boom. As you can hear, it's really hot on one side. It's hot on that side. So let's go ahead and give it the old pour over. There's the coffee grounds. It's coming out a little blonde. It's okay. A little pour. Yeah. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you guys my sleep setup here. This here is a bear butt tarp. Let's see here. Boom. Bare butt. Yep. This is a, I guess, rain fly for a hammock. And the method of putting it on is just using these like green sticks. You loop the paracord through, you run the green stick through, you pull it tight, and it puts a lot less tension on the actual on the grommets. So it's pretty nice. So it goes on this side, green, and that's it. Alright, so let's flip that over. And the benefit to it is that your line here can be used for other things. It's not only holding up the rain fly, but you can also use it for, you know, to run things back and forth. We've got a Thermarest sleep mat in here. We've got a Kelty Bestie blanket, an Army cold weather sleeping bag, a shemagh to wrap around my neck and face at night, and then a DIY under quilt. The underquilt normally would work really well, but it's kind of short, so my feet were in pretty cold at night. I should also say that the hammock straps, these I think they're 2-inch hammock straps, they actually came with the Farland hammock. I've used this hammock, I want to say, about 4 or 5 times now. I'm pretty happy with it. The only complaint I have about this setup was that, and it's to no fault of the hammock itself, it's actually my own fault, but it was just hung a little too taut. I could have taken down the rain fly, raised this up a little bit, put it on the last strung on that one, maybe put it 1 or 2 down on that one, and I would have had a much more comfortable lay. But instead, I decided that I didn't want to mess with anything because it was so cold. So yeah, but anyway, so that's the setup. Normally it's pretty comfortable. I tried this out a couple times at home. Felt great then. Like I said, the only downside to this setup was that the straps just weren't very long, or long enough for the trees that I had. Okay, so camp is packed up. I think I left it in better shape than I received it. Aside from this, let me put this up here. So, yeah, we're all done here. I don't think I see any trash out. I don't know what that is. Is that ice? That is ice. Okay. So yeah, nice little campsite. I think this is camp number 2. I'm gonna be sad to see this place go. Well, not see it go. It's not going anywhere. But there we go. You probably hear me a little bit better. I took the mask off. So let's throw on our gloves. Oh, yeah.